you're making a list and you're checking it twice. Man, that song definitely takes on a whole new meaning as a busy working parent. I hear you and I feel you. The juggle is real every day, but geez Louise, is it ever real around the holidays? It's no wonder people say that they're gearing up for the holidays to describe the daunting uphill battle that preparing for the season can take on. This year, though, instead of gearing up for the holidays, I challenge you to gear down. Welcome to the Juggle is Real podcast. I'm your host, Andryanna. I'm a career-driven mom of 3 boys who went from burnout to finding balance, and I am on a mission to help other parents enjoy the juggle of work, family, and everything in between with a little less stress and a lot more ease, joy, and fun. What do you think? Are you with me? Let's get started. Hello and happy holidays to you. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're like me, you may have an idealistic view of how you see the holidays. I often picture Norman Rockwell paintings with perfectly trimmed trees, numerous homemade dishes, and of course, children who sit peacefully in their seats, getting along and grinning ear to ear. Okay, let's all take a moment for that knee slapper of an aspiration and remember that we are not a living portrait. And if you can recall the episode of Modern Family where Alex unsuccessfully tries to recreate the Rockwell Thanksgiving dinner painting, then you can probably understand how humor lies in the idealism. It's season 3, episode 23 for anyone who wants to check that one out. Now that I'm a mom, I have a whole new appreciation for the additional roles that are taken on by parents during the holidays. While in many families, moms are typically seen as the glue that hold things together every day, during busy seasons like the holidays, the mom role takes on a crazy glue force that is gravity and death-defying, in my opinion. Most of us graciously add on so much more and take on ridiculous feats. So it's no wonder we feel stressed out around the holidays. My mother-in-law is famously quoted for muttering, "Ho, ho, merry fucking ho," one Christmas when my husband was a kid. It is a joke to this day, but who can relate to how she must have been feeling at the time? What if we could let it be easy and endeavor to gear down for the holidays this year? So what can we do to gear down instead of having to gear up? Well, luckily, we are building a toolbox that is filled with all sorts of helpful ways that can keep us on the path of better balance, even throughout the holidays. If you've been listening every week or following me on Instagram at Andryanna G, you are well on your way. But let's dive in for some realistic suggestions. Number 1, set those boundaries now. We talked about boundaries a few episodes ago, and having them in place becomes especially important during the holidays when our routines can get a little bit out of place. For instance, some of us love gatherings, events, and get-togethers, while some of us prefer low-key and sort of smaller things. You know who you are and what you're comfortable with. So be okay with saying no to the things that you know will cause you or your family unneeded pain and stress. Personally, I'm setting a gifting boundary to keep things simple and to be focused on being present versus having presents. I've let family and friends know already that we are not going to be doing big gifts for everyone this year. And guess what? Everyone's been totally okay with it. Having boundaries in place now lets you feel less pressure and more control over what can be a busy and overwhelming time. And feel free to check out that episode on boundaries if you need a little extra space with this. Suggestion number 2, create space and make time for you. Build in that time now. You know things can get a little bit hectic. So why don't you take a look at your calendar and schedule in blocks of time for quiet, for walks, for yoga, for reading, for taking a freaking nap. If you know you're going to be busy on certain days, build in time for rest afterwards. I know we're talking about making time for you, but this works well if you have kids as well. Sometimes we can have unrealistic expectations for our little ones, but all of that extra stimulation, treats, staying up late, all the gatherings, et cetera, they can take their toll, which can lead to some less than jolly behaviors out of the children. And then that can create, that sense of wanting to slam your head through the wall as parents. So create that space and celebrate rest and quiet. For me, I have a massage booked for the last day of school before my kids get out, knowing that my alone time will be few and far between with the kids at home. What can you do to create space and build in time for yourself? Okay, my final tip to you to gear down for the holidays is to let it be easy. Let it be easy. Maybe you'll make the time to bake 77 variations of cookies and baking delights, or maybe you'll support a local bakery and buy some treats instead this year. Maybe you'll shop at 19 different stores to find perfectly matching outfits, all the accessories, holiday pajamas, everything for your family, and get professional photos taken for greeting cards that you'll personalize and address to your friends and relatives. Or maybe you'll just write a little note from the heart and post it to Facebook, tagging your closest friends and family. And maybe you'll just make a few calls to those family members who you know will appreciate it most. Maybe Santa will have every gift wrapped, ribboned, bowed, and addressed with the precision of Martha Stewart-like elves. Or maybe Santa uses gift bags and pre-made boxes this year. Whatever you choose to make time for, enjoy it and let it be easy for the rest of the details. At the end of the day, we remember the feelings and the emotions, not the perfection, not that perfectly made bow. So try to let it be easy and go with the flow. If you have that Norman Rockwell painting of what the holidays should look like in your head, just kick it down now. Be realistic with yourself and give yourself the grace to enjoy and celebrate the season. Remember, above all else, you matter. And this is your holiday season too. In the spirit of gearing down for the holidays, I won't be releasing any new episodes until the new year. See, it can be easy if we let it be easy. But don't worry, we will be replaying your favorite episodes throughout the month of December for quick tips and easy reminders that you can listen in on. And we will be back in the new year with some amazing topics, great interviews, and my thoughts for living the juggle of family, work, and everything in between with ease, joy, and fun. From my family to yours, I wish you all the very, very best for the holidays. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Juggle is Real podcast. If you liked today's episode, please rate it, write a review, and share with a friend who you think could use a little help too. Until the next episode, you can find me on Instagram. My handle is Andryanna G. That's ANDRYANNAG. Until then, take good care.